Hey Jason, what's up, man? This is going to be my video tutorial of how to use Simpler. So basically what you want to do is come up in here to the top left and get your instruments and drop Simpler on a MIDI track. And then you want to go and you want to look for a waveform. So go into like, let's do like metal pipe or something. That has a nice sound. That's a nice sound right there. So let's drop that into the Simpler, and now we will, let me turn off audition there. So you can now see that with the MIDI controller, it's all mapped out to the keys. But it's, if I hold the key down, it doesn't repeat. So what you have to do is right here, you have to click the loop and the snap buttons. And now if I click it, it repeats, but it's just too long. So I want to go over here and change the length, shorten it up. And let's move the start point in some to get some more of the tone and less of the attack. And now let's turn up the fade knob. See how we have more of a tonal sound now? We could octave down maybe. So, once you've done that, you can actually go over here to the volume section. It's set to -12. Let's actually put it to 0. Like so. Give it a little more volume. Then, to the right of this section, you have your volume envelope, ADSR, standing for attack, decay, sustain, release. If we increase the attack, and it starts in milliseconds until you get up to 1 full second over there, and let's up the release to maybe 1 full second. So let's hear how it sounds now. See that? So it's more of a pad sound. Sorry, it's a little loud actually. It's actually a little loud, sorry. So there you go with that whole thing. Also, we want to make sure that this is in pitch, this thing, so it's pitched out correctly to keyboard. So what you want to do is let's grab that free plugin that Doug gave us called Free Alpha. Drop it next to it, and let's choose the preset called, I think it's OES Pure Sine. There you go. So OES Pure Sine. So now we're record armed on OES Pure Sine. I'll play middle C. Now an octave lower. There you go. So now let's hold down Command on your computer's keyboard and press the arm button of this Simpler sound, and let's play it together. See how they don't sound exactly in tune? What you can do is go down to this bottom section of the Simpler and transpose it. See there, now they sound the same. So now you've taken that sample that we've just created using the Simpler, and we've actually pitch corrected it so it's now chromatically in scale with a real piano layout. And so now let's record that like you're having trouble with. If I hit play up here on the top transport, you'll see my timer counting away time there. With that selected, I can click in this square box, and that's called a cell. Press enter. There you go, nice little horrible synth line, but now you can see right there, if I double click it, double click that, it's right there, the waveform, and I can play it. Now this is called the session view, this vertical stack of cells, and if I hit the tab key on my computer keyboard, you can see the arrangement view. What you want to do is you want to click and hold with the mouse that green box right here, that is the cell, press tab, and move your mouse down, and now you see that it's over here, like you can drop it now when you release the mouse. So now you've dropped it in the arrangement view. If you hit the space bar, it'll play back and you can see your transport moving across the sample. So you said you wanted to export that. Now select it and go to File, Export Audio Video, and leave all these settings in the middle the same. Hit OK. It'll ask you where you want to name it, what you want to name it, and where. And I named it, and I hit Export, and that's it. So now you've dropped in an audio file into Simpler. You've manipulated it so you can loop it. You've also manipulated the amp envelope to have a slow attack, slow decay, so it's a pad sound. And then we recorded that into then we tuned it, then we recorded it into Ableton, and then we exported it. So, hope this helps, my friend.